follow and subscribe.
Hello everyone, and welcome back. We are here again with what will probably be the last episode of Yakuza 4 Remastered. Last time we managed to basically power through Kiryu's entire story in one stream, which is something I'm really surprised about. And I was thinking about it today and yesterday on how I should play this, because I'm pretty close to the end, and I think the final battle, depending on whether... Well, I'm pretty sure each one of the main characters is going to get their own final fight. So the finale might be a little bit longer than usual. But I'm guessing it's going to take about, I'd say maybe, an hour and a half to do the finale. So what I wanted to do before I jump in is, do at least one or two sub-stories as each one of the main characters, and try and beef them all up as much as I possibly can. At the very least, I want to get all of them to level 15, possibly level 16. So what we're going to do is we are going to go... So we're going to check out Akiyama's stories first. Saejima only has 4. Well, I mean 4 that I've discovered. Tanemura... I've done a lot of the ones for Tanemura already. So let's do... That really doesn't help me a lot. Okay, that was with the guy, the gourmet guy. So let's go to Senryo Avenue. Maybe this one has something to do with Sky Finance, so let's go upstairs to Sky Finance and see what's going on there. I mean, Hannah's been gone since the end of Akiyama's chapter, so I guess maybe go in here? Oh yeah, here we go. Jello. Aww. Yeah, he misses Hannah. It's definitely lonely without Hannah in the office. If Hannah were here, I'm sure a whole lot more would have happened. Guess I'll take a seat in the chair and reminisce about Hannah. Oh, when Akiyama sits in his chair, he can return to the time he shared with Hannah. By doing so, you can progress and complete sub-stories that involve Hannah. Oh, okay. Interesting. Is there sub-stories that I missed that involve Hannah? I'll think about the good old days, just for a little bit. Holy shit, Akiyama's a time traveler. There she is. What is it, boss? Hold on. Are you off to play pachinko again? Yeah, you got me. Anyway, I'm off. What the hell? So I essentially went back in time, but it doesn't look like there still isn't any sub-stories that I can... If I did really go back in time, then I shouldn't be able to... Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't be able to go into the New Serena anymore. Let's go upstairs. Go up here. See if there's anything up top. No? Okay. Let's see. Here? Alright. Well, it looks like a couple of the sub-stories I have, it doesn't really matter if Hannah's there or not.
社長
Oh, Chief, you have a customer waiting. Oh, wait, hold on. The one you told me about on the phone? Got it, thanks. Apologies for the wait. So, tell me, what brings you here today?
Oh.
Are you Akiyama-san? You provide interest-free loans here, is that right? Indeed I do. That said, there are a few conditions. May I ask your name? It's Shiobara. How much are you willing to lend out, usually? Mind telling me why you need the money first? That'll help me decide whether or not I should give you the loan. Well, not too long ago, I drove my printing company into bankruptcy. I'd inherited the place from my father, you see. But this time I figure I'll start my own company, from the ground up. You ran your father's company into the ground? It made money, but not enough to get out of the red. In the end, all I could do was downsize. But downsizing isn't always the best option, you know? The company was already way under. If our available option was downsizing, wouldn't it be better to just pull the plug? I think it's cowardly to fire people just to try and keep a company artificially afloat. So I took responsibility for my bad management and let the place go bankrupt. No hard feelings all around, right? I see. Spoken like a typical spoiled heir.
Huh?
This old company doesn't matter now anyway. What's important is getting this new company off the ground. So will you lend me some money? I'm not against the idea, but why come to me? Can't you get your own bank to cover it?
Yeah.
I guess I didn't pass the review. They asked me what business the company would be in, but I haven't decided yet. Something online, that's for sure. Still haven't figured it out, huh?
Huh?
What? You need planning documents too? Don't you loan sharks usually skip all that formality? No, it's just... Never mind. How much do you need? Let's see. How about, 5 million. Why so much? Oh, now that I think about it, you probably have no idea how much you really need. This guy's a total joke. What the hell? I'll lend you the 5 mil. No interest, no collateral. Akiyama doesn't give a single shit. Seriously? You're not pulling my leg here? But first, you're gonna have to pass my test. Sure, bring it on. I don't know what kind of test you're talking about, but I'll do anything you ask. Alright, so you want to start a company, be its president? In that case, I need you to... Oh, bring me... Find 3 business partners, bring me 10 president's business cards, invite a hostess here after the club closes. I think finding business partners would probably be the best course of action. Find 3 people to be your business partners and bring them to me. Business partners? 3 of them? Is that really all you need? Yep. People who'd be happy to help you build the company. What do you think? Can you do it? Hey, Joey! What's up? Yeah, you missed a couple. It's fine, though. All I did was... I did the second half of Tanemura's story, and I did Kiryu's story. And I actually managed to finish pretty much all of Kiryu's story in the last stream, so... It was impressive, honestly. So, what I decided to do is, I got to the part of the game right before the finale, but what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a couple of sub-stories as the different protagonists, so that I could level them up a little bit and then jump into the final battle. So, so I'm doing this one with Akiyama right now. Yeah, people who'd be happy to help you build up a company. What do you think? Can you do it? What are you talking about? I've got tons of friends. It won't take long at all. I'll be right back, okay? Better get that 5 mil for me.
社長
Chief, I couldn't help but overhear. Are you really going to lend money to that guy? He's nowhere near fit to start a company. You think so? Huh. To tell you the truth, I agree. He's all talk, and you see a lot of that nowadays. So you never planned on giving him a loan in the first place? Then why bother with a test? Oh, I'll lend him the money, but only if he passes. I'm gonna teach him it's a rough world out there. But what if, just on the off chance. Don't worry about it. A big mouth like him could never hope to pass one of my tests. You know, Hannah, a man might have a lot of people he calls friends, but I doubt many of them would actually be willing to risk their livelihoods on him. He says it'll be a cinch to find 3 of them, but unless he's especially trustworthy or charismatic, they won't be on board. Welcome back. So, where are those 3 partners? They just don't understand. I told them they could easily pull in 100 mil a year if they just left everything to me. Ah, so you failed the test.
Yeah.
It's not my fault, it's theirs. They're just too blind to see it. And after all those times they begged me for an invite to my parties, too. Parties? My online game parties. You mean you haven't heard? They're kind of a big deal. They call me Hurricane Salt. I see. Well, it hardly matters at this point. You weren't able to pass the tests, which means our loan discussion is over. My apologies. Hannah, would you mind showing Shiobara here out? I got an AMD Ryzen 9 5900 times 12 cores and an RTX 360 4 terabytes of space. Nice. Fucking tight.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. Wait a second. You're telling me you know all about me from one lousy test? What do you think you are, a god?
Huh?
Please, I'm counting on you. Just give me one more chance. One more. Fred. Please, I'm begging you, let me try again. I swear I'll take it a whole lot more seriously this time. We have other business to attend to, you know, but it doesn't look like you'll be leaving anytime soon, so... Akiyama is our god. Yeah, I mean... Goodness gracious. Bring me 10 presidents, invite a hostess here after the club closes. Bring me 10 presidents' business cards. Bring me the business cards of 10 company presidents. Any company will do. 10 business cards? Is that really all you need? Corporate CEOs, presidents of small factories. Take your pick. Just find 10 of them, get their cards, and bring them here. Are you sure? That sounds pretty easy. I mean, I used to be a president myself. I can get 20 or even 30, no problem. Excellent. I'm glad to hear it. Good luck. I'll see you soon. I'll be right back. Better get that 5 mil ready for me. He's gonna fail again. Chief, why are you giving him a second chance? You'd usually send somebody like him on his way by now. He's just so astoundingly clueless. Don't you want to see how it all ends? Not particularly. Look at it from my perspective.
Whoa.
You always forget to collect on your loans. Too many boneheaded customers like him, and I'll be up to my neck in extra work. And I appreciate every last ounce of work you do, Hannah. Don't I always treat you to a delicious meal at the end of every month? I guess you can do what you want. It is your company, after all. If it were you, Hannah, how would you go about collecting 10 presidents' business cards? I'd probably pop into an office building and talk to company presidents directly. A frontal attack, huh? Good answer. As for me, I'd probably grab a hold of a president or two, take them to a print shop, and have them make me some cards. A little aggressive, maybe, but yeah, that sounds like something you'd do. Nothing wrong with that. Hell, I could even have a print shop make up a bunch of fake cards if I wanted. Your straightforward method requires courage, whilst mine calls for quick wit. Strength and brains. Regardless, I doubt he's capable of either. There he is. He's back. Welcome back. So, you got those cards?
Yeah.
I only have one. My father's. None of the CEOs I knew at my company are even in this town. Are there any company presence here? It's all businessmen and restaurateurs. Actually, you're looking at one. Sorry if my appearance deceived you. Well then, since you weren't able to pass the test, I'm afraid I won't be giving you the loan after all. Hana, would you mind showing Shiobara out? It's time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course, right this way. Oh, wait just a second. This test was set up all wrong. I can do better, I promise. Please, I'm counting on you. Just give me one more chance. Alright. But one more. Now then. Akiyama's too nice. Invite a hostess out after the club closes and bring her here to my office. Hostess club? That's it? I just bring the girl here and the 5 mil's mine. I don't know. Come on. It should be a piece of cake for a guy like you. What's the problem? I don't have the cash. Hostess clubs are expensive, you know? It's a real shame. I'd have all kinds of girls trailing me if I had the money. I'd be like the Pied Piper of Kamurocho. Shut the fuck up. I guess I'll have to point you over to my friend's hostess club then. You can put it on my tab. The place is called Sweet, over on Pink Street. Just tell them Akiyama sent you and they'll take care of the rest. Really? You can't do it without money, right? Well, I'm making that particular problem go away. So what do you think? Can you do it? Yes, of course. No problem at all. I'll bring you the best hostess in the club. I'll be right back, okay? He's not gonna be back. He's... Chief, enough is enough. I've never seen you give anybody this many chances. I suppose you're right, but it's just all so interesting, don't you think? The guy's a walking disaster. Chief, why'd you send him to a hostess club? He'll just go out and have fun, and on your tab, no less. A first-time visitor to a hostess club hardly ever manages to invite a girl out afterwards. Anybody who succeeds is either rich or a smooth talker, but this guy's broke, so he has about 0% chance of pulling this off. We don't know that. I mean, he might fall into some crazy beginner's luck. That would be a miracle. Well, if he pulls off a miracle at a time like this, it will be the first of many. Luck is just another kind of talent, wouldn't you agree? Maybe, but even so, if that guy gets his own miracle, then he's one of the most talented men I've ever met. Welcome back. Welcome back. So where's that hostess? That club is no good. The girl at my table only said a few words, then clammed up almost immediately. Isn't it her job to get the conversation going? I'm the customer, the paying customer. Yeah, paying with somebody else's money.
Yeah.
Seriously, though, any other club and I would have had him eaten out of the palm of my hand. It all boils down to a bad club. Even if we were to assume it was the club's fault, you still didn't manage to pass the test. That means I won't be giving you the loan. Hana, would you mind showing Shiobara out? It's time for him to go.
Hi.
Of course. Right this way, sir. Wait just a second. If you'd just let me try a different test, I'm positive I'd pass with flying colors. It's always just one more with you. I've given you 3 chances already. No matter how many times you try, you'll never pass. Alright, so leave. I'm tired of having to string along a big-talking nitwit.
Yeah.
Please, this is it, my very last chance. If you give up on me now, I'm finished. Will you just leave already? I'm positive I can build a company that will never ever need to downsize. You really want to start your own company, don't you? Are you sure you're being entirely honest with me and yourself? Absolutely. No lies, no excuses. Fine. Then this is your honest-to-goodness last chance. You fail, you leave. Got it? Got it. I'll pass this time for sure. Okay, here we go. My friend's leaflet company is in the red. If you can get it to turn a profit again, I'll lend you the 5 million yen. But that could take years. The door's right there if you're not interested. What's it gonna be? You in or out? Alright, where's the leaflet company anyway? It's Paradise Advertising on West Shichifuku. Just past the M store, let them give me a call. Or let me give them a call. My bad. Hello, Paradise. This is Akiyama over at Sky Finance. Akiyama! To what do I owe the pleasure? You've been asking for management advice, right? I've found just the man for the job. Named Shiobara. I'll be sending him your way shortly. Really? Shiobara-san, is it? Thank you so much. I'll be waiting. Well, now it's all up to you. Paradise Advertising is on West Shichifuku. I'm sure you'll see it when you get there. Alright, I'll be back. In like, what, 2 years? Chief, are you sure about this? That's one heck of a test. Isn't Paradise Advertising doing really bad right now, business-wise? Stuck in the red even though sales remain strong and steady? Yeah, that's right. Even if sales go through the roof, the expenses are always too high. Which means their only choice is to downsize and cut their... Yep. All they can do is downsize, and our friend Shiobara would rather see a company die than shrink. We will now be forced to do just that. Oh, we'll now be forced to do just that. You're a bad man, Chief. Call it shock therapy. If he can't do this, he's hopeless. Shock therapy? Don't you think you should check up on him just in case? You never know. Well, if you insist. Do you remember where Paradise Advertising is? The west end of Shichifuku Street. Just past the M store, right? I'll be fine. I've been there plenty of times. Okay, I'll be back in a bit. Hold down the fort till I get back. West Shichifuku. Okay. Where is that? Hold on, hold on. Oh, yeah. Yes, okay. Alright, I know where it is. I got it. My brain is a steel trap. I want to see if I can get each one of the main characters to at least level 15. Possibly level 16. We'll see. Okay. Oh, yo, what's going on? Oh, Akiyama. Well, that Shiobara guy you sent over showed up. He marched in blustering about how he was going to put me in the black, but when I showed him the books, I guess he ran out of steam. Well, the thing is, he'd inherited his father's company but didn't want to downsize, and because of that, he wound up running the place into the ground. He willingly ruined his father's business just to avoid downsizing? Say, Akiyama, do you think that'll happen to my place too? Most likely. I peered over your books last time we talked. You'd be hard-pressed to get any more profit, and you've cut all the corners you can. The only thing left to do is to downsize. I know. Well, that may be true, but still, these people have been with me from day one. That's rusting due to the oxygen in your blood? What? What the fuck are you talking about, Joey? I've got to be frank with you here. It's your job as president to make this decision. My brain is... Oh. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is. I guess you're right. Oh, another thing. Do you know where Shiobara-kun went? Yeah. Not exactly. He walked towards Children's Park, though. He was? Thanks. I'll have to stop by again sometime soon. Children's Park. I know where that is. Right here. Well, did you think of a way to get them back on track? What's wrong? You dropped by Paradise Advertising, yeah? You knew all along, didn't you? Knew what? Huh? You sent me to that company knowing full well that the only thing they could do was downsize. They have sufficient sales and good management. They take all the leaflet orders they can. I don't see how they could possibly bring in any more money. which means they have to reduce their expenses. Employee salaries have already been slashed, and there's simply no more fat to trim. Their president is a real go-getter, too, keeps pristine books, has great employee morale, and still he's stuck in the red. Now that sounds like the CEO you claimed to be. You're looking in all the right places. If we need to reduce expenses, there's only one thing left to do, to cut personal costs. In other words... Hey, if it isn't old Shiobara's idiot son, imagine my surprise running into you here. Oh, it's a sub-story. It has to end with a fist fight, no matter what the sub-story is. You worked for my father's company, so you remember me, do you? Well, thanks to you bringing down your old man's business, I'm still out of a job.
Yeah.
But I either had to downsize or close the place down. My hands were tied and... Well, then you should have downsized. You think your way was more noble? My hands were tied. You think that's going to make up for all the hardship you've caused? Speaking as a manager, downsizing is... Does it make you proud that you didn't downsize? Well, guess what, pal? Your pride won't put food on the table. Who hired me now at my age? I either live on the street or die in a gutter. Take some responsibility and die alongside me. That... There we go. Bad idea, old man. Once you take a life, your own life is over for good. Shut up. You could never understand how I feel. Never. You're right, I couldn't. Still, murder's not the answer. What's your deal anyway? You taking this moron's side? If you want to try start over, I can help. Well, I can lend you money anyway. I don't want your damn money. How dare you insult me? That does it. We'll all go down together. Yep. Here we go. Sorry, bud. Hey, enough of this bullshit. I worked with his dad for more than 30 years. We were good friends, all of this. And then this ignorant moron, he tore it all to pieces. That company was... It can't be easy to start over at your age, but if you're willing to try, stop by Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. I'm just a money lender, but a little money might just be what you need right now. Sky Finance? Drop by anytime. You knew all along. You knew that downsizing was the only way to get that company in the black. Yep, sure did.
Huh?
I knew it. Then why? His friends had been with him from the start. The president didn't want to downsize, but that was the only way to save his company. And he still couldn't bring himself to do it. So you've come here to mull it over, is that right? That angry old man, Paradise Advertising. I imagine you probably understand this now, but downsizing isn't necessarily a bad thing. Sure, it's not always the ideal or even the only option, but sometimes you have to do what's best for the company. If you don't, you might end up hurting a lot more people, like that old man. Do you see what I'm trying to say? Akiyama, could you ask that leaflet guy to come meet us here? Sure, I'll call him right now. Yep, this is Akiyama from Sky Finance. We have something we'd like to talk to you about. Can you come meet us at the park? What is it, Akiyama? Is something wrong? Shiobara wants to talk to you. Well, once I brought down my father's printing company because I didn't want to downsize and lose all the good people he'd employed over the years. And now your company's in the same position mine was. My apologies is this too forward, but you have to downsize.
Oh.
Yes, I thought as much. But my people have been with me from the beginning. How could I just force them out like that? If the business fails, that's it. Everything's over. All of your employees get hurt. Every last one of them. I understand it's a tough decision to make, but it's the president's responsibility to protect the company. Akiyama? I agree. Downsizing the only option. My heart goes out to you, but it's gotta be better than turning everybody out into the streets. I see. I guess that really is the only way to go, then. I just have one favor to ask of you. If this downsizing does turn your company around, make sure the people who are forced out get first crack at working for you again. After all, it's those employees who served the company by leaving, and they'd all been friends and coworkers for a long time.
Oh.
Alright, I promise I will. When I first met you, Shiobara, I'd assumed you were nothing more than some half-baked smartass. But now I see that you look out for everyone, like a fine, upstanding CEO. I know it's awfully hard, but we got to do the best we can by our employees. Now if you'll excuse me. Thank you very much. I've learned a lot from this. Paradise Advertising will be in the black soon enough, so let's consider the test pass. The money is yours, provided you're still interested. Yes, I am. I can't give up now. I still don't know what kind of company to build, but I'm going to do my best to make sure it brings happiness to everybody who works there. I can promise you that much. And for right now, that's enough. Here you go, then. 5 mil. Thank you so much. I'm gonna give it everything I've got. This is all I've got. I'd like you to at least have some token of my gratitude. Please accept it along with my thanks. Sure, why not? Thank you. Alright, I'm off. I'm about to be a very busy man. Well, that was interesting. Alright, let's see what other sub-stories we can do for Akiyama. Let's see... Senryo Avenue... In front of the Millennium Tower... let's go to Senryo Avenue. Let's see... Where is Senryo Avenue? Kel District, Park Boulevard, North Senryo. Ah, okay. Senryo Avenue. Alright, let's go. I'm wondering if I should just have this whole episode just be sub-stories. Because I've only done one, and we're already 32 minutes into the stream.
What?
I'm just not sure, you know? Come on. A sub-episode? That's what I'm thinking. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm going to have time to do the finale. Because, I mean, I know it's just the last chunk of the story, but we have to wrap up Arai's story, Kito's story, Munakata's story, and the thing with the Tojo clan, and I'm assuming that all 4 of the main characters are going to have their own final boss fights, and then after all the boss fights, there's going to be a bunch of cutscenes to wrap up the story of the game, and those are usually like 4 or 5 in a row that are each like 10 minutes long. So... I don't know. I mean... I was thinking, I was like, oh, I'll just do sub-stories in the first hour, and then I'll start the finale in the second hour. And maybe the finale will take like an hour and a half. But we've only done one sub-story, and we're already 34 minutes in. I don't know. I might just have to make this just a sub-story episode. And I usually don't do sub-story episodes, but I'm just so sick of missing, like, really good, important sub-stories just because I rush through the game. Because there's, like, when I was playing Yakuza 0, I missed out on Daigo's sub-story and Shinji's sub-story. And then in Yakuza Kiwami, I missed out on the Doctor sub-story, Yuya's sub-story, and the sub-story with Yayoi. So when she showed up in Yakuza 2, I was like, where has she been this whole time? And I looked it up, and apparently she was in Yakuza 1. And then in Yakuza 2, I think I missed a couple as well. So that's why I went out of my way to do the sub-stories with Rikia in 3, because I didn't want to miss those too. I don't know. It's just something that really bothered me that I missed it, so I don't want to miss any more, cool stories just because I'm trying to rush through the main story of the game. Oh, Jesus. God, what the hell is going on with the quality of the stream? Holy shit. Oh my god. Holy crap. Okay, there we go. Goodness gracious, it looked like you... It looked like I was looking at the stream through a frickin' Etch-a-Sketch for a second. God damn. Okay, so they said Senryo Avenue, so I am going the wrong way. This is not the way to Senryo. Oh, hey, this is the guy that we drank with at the start of the game. Oh. Thanks, bud. Did I just level up? Oh, yeah, I did. Nice. I just want to let you know that's fucking tight. Okay, so we're on North Senryo, so we're looking for primary Senryo. Senryo Prime. Alright. Now, let's see. Which one is it? This one? Yeah, here we go. Okay. Let's see. What upgrades have I not gotten? Oh, Taunt Master. Are all the other ones... Ooh, quick cancel, wall smash. Let's do Taunt Master for now. There we go. Okay. So, let me check the... Gosh dang it. Gotcha. Okay, bye-bye. For? Sounds kind of suspicious. might be. Maybe this guy? Are you here for the Forex information session? Thank you very much. Sure, why not? I am a little interested in Forex, yeah. I came by to learn more. Thank you very much. Please, right this way. Okay. Oh boy. Is Akiyama gonna get caught up in a fucking pyramid scheme? We appreciate your taking time out of your busy day to visit us at CL Trading. I'm Saki, the company president, and I'll be conducting your information session. Wow, an audience with the president himself. Indeed, I'm very excited about the products we have to offer. First, may I have your name? It's Akiyama. Thank you, Akiyama. Now, Saki-san, what exactly is this Forex thing anyway? Well, we're in the middle of a foreign exchange boom these days, with all kinds of products on the market, but ours is truly a cut above the rest. Are you familiar with how Forex works? You make a small investment and convert it into several times that amount in foreign currency. Blah. You can expect high returns, 10 or even 100 times your original investment. But you can just as easily lose tens or 100 times your original investment, too. You're absolutely right. I see you know a thing or two about this after all. Those losses can be a real problem. Now, with your average Forex trade, any loss becomes the responsibility of the trader who put up the money. Yeah, so it's literally a pyramid scam. But we're different. We have absolute faith in our Forex investing system. So if one of our trades should fail, you can rest assured we'll cover it. So the investor gets nothing but profits? I don't know. It just... It feels like the natural course of action for this guy. I don't know why. Exactly. Our company takes responsibility for all trades. The investor doesn't have to worry about a thing. And at 30 to 40% profitability on a monthly basis, our results speak for themselves. The handling fee is just 1% of the profit, so you can see how you stand to gain. So my money would increase by 39% every month with absolutely no losses. Neat. And for a limited time, invest in at least 1 million yen with us now, and you'll receive 200,000 yen cash back. We'll add that 200,000 to your investment, making your profit that much greater. 1 million yen, right here, right now? Oh, well, it's not as though we expect you to walk around town with 1 million yen in your wallet. Actually, I have 3 million yen right now. I finished the sub-story with Tanemura where he played Russian roulette against the old guy, and I won. So, I have 3 million yen now. That was a good sub-story. The Russian roulette sub-story with Tanemura, that was a fucking great sub-story. I loved that one. That's why we're offering low-interest loans, so you can get your feet wet in the world of Forex without dipping into your savings. I see. Forex and loans both. Who knew? That concludes my presentation on our company's Forex products. Do you have any questions? Why should I put up any money? Does your company profit from this? This is a scam. Let me see if I got this straight. You've got a surefire profit-making system, plus plenty of money available for lending. You'd make a mint just investing your own money. Why solicit investors and water down your profits? Our company's motto is contribute to society, so... And a noble motto it is. If other financial firms would follow your lead. We also see value in the spirit of volunteerism going forward. Did you have any other questions? Can I get my investment back no matter what? Is profit absolutely guaranteed? Can I get my investment back? If if something should happen, will I get back the money I originally invested? But of course, our company compensates for any loss with its own money, so your initial investment will never decrease. Provided the company stays in business, you mean? What I want to know is, what if the company goes under? Can I still recover that deposit? Would it be a trust account? Is the investor's money kept separate from the company funds, stashed away nice and safe in a bank somewhere? Yes, of course, at Toto Bank. Toto Bank? Are you sure you don't mean Toto Trust? Yes, that's the one, my mistake. Your investment is deposited as Toto Trust, where it's safe and sound. Wasn't Toto Bank a location in one of the previous games? So what did you think? Have I convinced you of our program's many benefits? Yeah, that's I literally thought that right from the moment this started. It's a scam. You lure people in with your absurd pie-in-the-sky BS, sign them up for a loan, and send them on their way. Then you pull the plug on the company, leave the deposits in limbo. But those loans, they're not going anywhere. That about right? I doubt you ever traded Forex in your life. If you're gonna cheat people, at least do your homework first. Huh? Hey.
Huh?
Akiyama's smart. Hold it right there, pal. You knew going in was a scam and you still strung me along like that? Lousy son of a bitch.
Huh?
Come on, everyone, let's teach this guy a lesson. Told you. Every single sub-story ends with a fight. Gotcha. Yeah, for real, Joey. I'm so sorry. Won't you please forgive me? Fraudsters like you give Kamurocho's financial industry a bad name. I think it's high time the police got involved. So you're in business too, are you? No wonder you knew so much. I'm begging you, I'll compensate you for your troubles. Just please let it go. Alright, just this once. But the next time I get wind of your little scam, I might not be so generous. Got it? Yes, sir. I'm so very sorry. We'll go back to making loans completely legit. I swear. They're not gonna let... They're not gonna... They're not gonna... Oh, boy. I am preparing Akiyama. Chill your dough. Cool your jets, baby doll. Alright, let's see. Taniguchi's in front of the Millennium Tower. I have no idea what to do with that one. All it says is she's having money troubles. How the hell would I even know where to go? I guess let's do Pimp My Otaku. So that is front of the Millennium Tower. Okay. Let's see. Let me get my bearings. Okay. Yep. Alright. Oh my god. Sorry. I ate right before I started. It's still working everything through my system. Oh boy. Man, these guys just don't quit. They just keep on coming. Holy shit, Akiyama's using his fists! Holy crap. Nice. There we go. Crunchy. I love the way they describe the fucking money sometimes. When have you ever heard anybody describe money as crunchy? Akiyama, I got all dressed up, just like you said. You're serious, right? I just want to make sure. Yeah, I'm serious. Oh my gosh, what a dork. Ouch, that guy's trying way too hard. See, if two random girls on the street think your look is atrocious, how can you ever hope to charm a hostess? Oh, this was the guy. Yeah, he was the one who was in front of Akiyama's club, and he had a crush on one of the hostesses. I remember. Hell, even 100 million yen won't help you like this. Man, there must be something you can do. A man's got to be particular about his appearance. I'll help you evolve from a caterpillar into a butterfly. But I don't have any money. Don't sweat it. Consider it a reward for being such a loyal customer. Alright, then let's do this. Am I gonna have to... Excuse me, I'd like to purchase a complete ensemble. Clothes and accessories both. Certainly, sir. What kind of ensemble would you like today? Psychedelic 60s look. Wild American casual. Akiyama uses fists. Caught on camera, real concept. I'm just gonna move on. You can't go wrong with a chic suit. Well, let's see. Do you have any chic suits? We do have some new Italian suits in stock. I'll take one of those then. Thank you very much. Now, what accessories can I show you? An afro wig. A styling hat. No-nonsense vest. We're going practical here. Let's see. Do you have any elegant vests? This one is rather fashionable at the moment. I'll take one of those then. Will that be all? That's it. What do I owe you? That will be 98,000. Thanks for your help. It's been my pleasure. I look forward to seeing you again. There you go. There you go. Looking good now. You look like a brand new man. Now, time for a little practice. But this isn't your club. It's Miki I'm after. You idiot. Mickey's one tough cookie. But I guess I don't need to tell you that to a guy who spent 5 million yen on her. She's not the kind of girl you can get simply by dressing the way she likes. You need to learn the right things to say to her. Now it's time for a crash course in talking to girls at this club. What? You're not gonna bail on me, are you? It wouldn't be much of a crash course if I stuck around. I'll just give you some advice. Well, what I always do is I like to ask people questions when I'm flirting with them and, like, pay attention to what they're saying. So I would say pay attention to what she's saying and ask her about herself. Because I love learning about people. So, to paraphrase the famous Shakespeare quote, fickleness, thy name is woman. they're always changing their minds. You have to figure out how they feel and respond properly. I see. What I'm trying to say is it's more important to listen to them than it is for you to talk. By listening, you can sense her mood, which makes it easier for you to respond. That's normally a hostess's job to do just that. In any event, you'll get far with a hostess by getting on her good side. But whatever, you need the practice. Good luck. Thanks. Go get him, Tiger. Okay. You got this, Taniguchi. I believe in you. That was quick. Akiyama-san. How'd it go? I tried listening just like you said, and it worked. I guess girls like it when guys do that. It went really well. Excellent. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Nice. Great. Then why don't you go see Miki now?
Yeah.
I can't. I have a date with a hostess from the club. A date? But what about Miki? I'm so over Miki. Would you mind telling her that for me, Akiyama? You mean all this training was a waste of my time? Not at all. Thanks to you, I'm a new man. I really appreciate your help. I'd like to give you this as a thank you. I won't be needing it anymore. You got a copy of Shine, Shine, Love Shine? Well, I'm off. See ya. Okay, Ryoko, let's go. Not the ending I expected, but whatever. Alright. Whatever. Sure. Is there any other ones I can do? Food is life. Gather... Oh, okay, so that was the one where I had to go around and eat and then tell the guy about it. Help out the Casanova column. That was that guy out in front. How to spend money. I still don't know where the hell this one is. So I guess I'm good on Akiyama. I got him to level 15. So, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna head back to... Oh, well, I have to go back in time first. Because I went back in time to get Hannah back so I could do the sub-stories with her. I wonder if there's any more sub-stories at Sky Finance. Maybe I should drop by there first and then... Well, I have to drop by there first to go back to the present so I can actually go back and switch characters again. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, there's 2 sub-story markers on the map now. I didn't even notice. What that? Who's this? These guys? Doesn't it seem like there are more thugs around town? Huh, I haven't noticed. Well, there totally are. People like that usually stick to the shadows, and here they are roaming around in broad daylight. I wonder if something's going on. Kamurocho is usually so safe and quiet. Is it, though? Yeah, I was literally about to say the same thing. Calling Kamurocho safe and quiet is, like, the most ridiculous shit I've ever heard in my life. Okay, wait, so am I talking to this guy? Hello, Akiyama-san. Yo, thought I'd drop in and check on the club. How are things? Remarkably well, given the state of the economy. Really? That's good to hear. But what? Well, it's Miki. Oh boy. What about her? Maybe you'd better ask her yourself. She's in today. Alright, have her stop by the dressing room. Sir? Jesus. She's just got the entirety of her boobs hanging out. The manager said something was up. Everything okay? Oh, I don't know. What is it? You can tell me. You probably didn't know this, but up until recently I had a regular named Taniguchi. I do know that, actually. Taniguchi? That's right. He was kind of a nerdy creep, but he wound up spending a lot of money on me. 5 million yen. So you know about him? No, not really. Anyway, what about this Taniguchi guy? Well, he suddenly stopped coming to the club. He never struck me as particularly wealthy, so I just figured he finally ran out of money. And now that Taniguchi's not coming around anymore, you're too devastated to concentrate on work. Is that it? It's not like a bomb or a full-on war or invasion goes on every couple of years. That's exactly what happens. Absolutely not. I wouldn't shed any tears over one or two fewer nerdy types in here, trust me. So what is it? I just saw that dorky Taniguchi walking around looking like he owns the place. It's like he had a major makeover. And what's worse, he had another hostess on his arm. Is she seriously jealous right now? Goodness gracious. He didn't run out of money after all. He changed his image, made himself all cool, and dropped me for some other girl. And now you're jealous. Surely losing one customer doesn't bother you this much. It's a matter of pride. It's as though somebody told me I was a good match for only the nerdiest customers. I've lost all faith in myself. Now that I think about it, a lot of my customers are kind of weird. That's not true. If your inferior customers ask for me by name, maybe it's time I leave this job behind. I have an idea. Why don't I give you a refresher course in hostessing? Help boost your confidence. No, do I have to play the hostess minigame? No. Sure. After all, I'm the one who got you into this mess. Never mind. Anyway, hostesses need to make their customers fall for them. Hard. You know that, right? Right. From what I've seen, you have no problem entertaining customers in the club. Then what am I missing? Are you getting dates after work? No, not really. There you go. What you need are dates. Consider them insurance, your backup plan. You think so? You bet. Dates are different. It's just you and your customer, one-on-one. How a hostess acts and the inspiration she makes at one of those special events have a big effect on her customer. I see. I'm going to give you some tips on how to make a customer fall head over heels for you. Yes, please. Excellent. Come with me. Yes, sir. Welcome. Let me show you to your seats. Right this way, please. First, let's go over the basics of how to interact with a customer on a date. I'm listening. How do you interact with a customer on a date? Oh! Hey, they're playing Kamaracho Lullaby in the background. Acts exactly like you do at the club. Be more guarded. I would say be more open, but I'm not sure if that's the right choice. I'm gonna go with be more open. You should be more open and honest with the customer when you're on a date with them. Open and honest? That's right. Why do you think guys ask hostesses out on dates anyway? I'd say they want to get to know us better. Exactly. They want to get closer to you so that they can stand out amongst all your other clients. That's why you should be a little bit more open on a date than you are at the club. Okay? He'll think he's the only one who gets to see who you really are, which, go figure, makes him somebody pretty special. Sorry. Give me a second. I have to blow my nose. Oh god. Why is there so much? Ugh. Bakame Tai's debut is in Yakuza 5. Yes! That means I get to sing it in the next game. I kind of like Hamaracho Lullaby, though. Alright. Sorry about that. I get it now. Basically, interacting with the customer differently will make him see your date as more than just business. It'll be something more personal, an experience for him and him alone. Right. So what'll it be? Let's see. Okay, I'll have... Not so fast. There's a little trick when it comes to ordering, too. There is? Of course. When it comes time to order... ask for his favorite dish. When you go out to eat, it's important to order your date's favorite dish. Really? When you see him at the club, get him to tell you his favorite in advance. Make sure you remember what it is. Then, when you're on your date, try to order it in a very matter-of-fact way. Oh, your favorite is such and such, isn't it? That will make him think, gee, Miki bothered to remember my favorite, and then he'll feel like you two have bonded. Oh, okay. But the real key here is to add, I like that one too, while you order. Why is that? Well, for one thing, when your date says she likes the same thing you do, it makes you happy. It also means you have similar interests. Oh, I get it now. What if his favorite happens to be something I hate? I can be very picky. You're a professional. Just grin and bear it. Oh, do I have to? I guess I'll try. Don't worry, Miki, you got this. There you go. This looks amazing. Not so fast. There's another technique that comes into play when eating your meal. Is there really? Tell me about it. The thing to remember when eating is... create a domestic atmosphere? Maintain your image as a hostess. I'm not sure about this one. I'm meaning, what does it mean by domestic atmosphere? Maintain your image as a hostess? Does it... okay. I'm gonna go with that one. When dining with a date, you have to maintain proper etiquette while at the same time creating a domestic atmosphere. Domestic? Really? That's right. A hostess is typically seen as the polar opposite of a domestic type. So by projecting this homey aura, you accentuate the gap between the two lifestyles. A hostess who might seem a little distant at the club comes across on a date as friendlier and more accessible. It's like you said that before, you have to project a sense of intimacy. Oh, it's like you said before. Exactly. So how do I do that? Let's see. If a dish usually uses seasonal ingredients, for example, point that out to your date. Or if a meal is nicely presented, say you'd like to try making it yourself one day. Play up the fact that you can cook. You'd be hard-pressed to find a guy who doesn't love that. Huh. Anything else? When your date says something tasty or what have you, or something's tasty, say something along the lines of, oh, I'll keep that in mind. It's almost like saying I'll make it for you sometime, right? Exactly. It's just the promise of your cooking, though. You don't have to actually go through with it. You only need to hint at the possibility. Right. This has been very educational. We're turning Miki into a monster. We're making her so smart. Thanks for a great meal, chef. We'll take the bill now. Coming right up. Now, there's one more thing I'd like you to remember when it comes to paying the bill. Okay? The trick about paying the bill is... What does that mean again? I forgot. What is it? What does that mean? Oh, each person paying for their own stuff. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm glad I looked that up, though, actually. When dinner's over and the bill arrives, always take out your wallet and act like you're going to pay. You want me to put on an act? That's right, you're just pretending. Seeing you prepared to pay like that transforms the evening from a customer-hostess interaction to a more private, intimate meal. Your date will feel an even closer bond between the two of you. Plus, he'll be impressed by your manners. Pulling a thesaurus. God damn. Yeah. Akiyama is using a lot of big words. Oh, I see. Your date will insist you don't have to pay, of course, at which point you thank him and you put your wallet away. This way, you're both satisfied and he keeps his pride intact. Got it. Dates provide another setting for building a relationship formed at the club. Make the most of the situation of meeting outside the club, and you can project a sense of intimacy you can't create at work. Your customers will feel close to you, and he'll come to like you more and more. This has all been so helpful. I'll give it all a try then. I've got my confidence back thanks to you. Happy to hear it. I think I'll send Taniguchi a message. What, right now? Uh-huh. I've got to get that newly hatched hunk away from those other hostesses. God, I can't talk. Well, I won't try to stop you. Miki, it's been so long. Didn't you get a huge makeover? You heard about that. I guess Akiyama must have told you, huh? Akiyama? No. Miki saw you walking around with your new look and another hostess. Oh, right. Well, I did have more girls coming after me once I changed my image, but we never lasted longer than a date or two. I felt like I wasn't myself, like I was living a lie. I guess even the best makeover in the world is really only skin deep. I eventually came to accept that this is the best style for me after all. That's when I got your message, Miki, and now here I am. I'm sorry, you must have really missed me, but I won't stray again. See you at the club. God damn. Well, shit. Alright, there's one down here. This guy's gonna jump me. How did I know? You can always tell where the guys that are gonna jump you. The poles are in. You suck. Shiobara? Oh, hey! This guy again. Excuse me. Akiyama. What are you doing on this side of town? Actually, I was just on my way to see you. Me? Uh-huh. Alright, let's head upstairs then. Please be good news. So, what can I do for you? Akiyama-san, please make me your apprentice. My... what? Yes, please. Well, this is sudden. Weren't you starting some kind of online company? That's what I figured at first, but when I really sat down to think about it, I couldn't come up with anything I wanted to do. So why become my apprentice? I bet if I studied under you, I could discover my true calling. That's crazy talk. Figure that out for yourself. Please, I have no intention of taking on an apprentice. I'm not asking to be paid, I just want to stay here until I work out what I want to do. Absolutely not. I don't want to waste the 5 million yen you lent me, please. Please? What's holding you back, Chief? He already said he's not out for money. I don't know. Well, I'm all in for it. Thank you, Hannah. Fine. Really? We'll start by having you pick us up some lunch. I could do that. I'll be right back. You just want him to be your errand boy, don't you? Was it that obvious? Hannah. Atta girl. Phew. I could need another bite. By the way, Akiyama, why did you start Sky Finance anyway? Why? Well, frankly, you're not making any money here. I was just wondering what gave you the idea. What gave me the idea, huh? You really want to know? I do. It might help me give but my brain just doesn't work. It might help give me a push. I used to be homeless. Did you really? Yep. I'd worked at a bank, but what with one thing after another, I quit, ran out of money pretty fast. When was this? About 5 years ago, maybe. After I left the bank, I lived on the streets for a while. Then one day, money came literally fluttering down from the sky. Really? Money? You didn't hear about that? There was an explosion at the Millennium Tower that blasted billions of yen out onto the street. Oh, yeah, I saw that on the news. I ran around like an idiot, but eventually gathered up about 1 million yen or so. And that's how you started your business? With that chump change? Nah, you can't even rent an office for that little. Then, what did you do? I'd been in the banking business, so I knew a little bit about finance. I thought, what's the best way to make more? So I went into day trading. What's that? It's basically trading stocks within the course of a day. You complete a bunch of trades on a day-by-day basis, and if all goes well, you can earn a substantial profit on your sales. It's not all that different from gambling, I suppose, but with a little expertise, you can make more than you would on the horses. And did you really make that million grow? Well, it was do or die. I scraped up whatever info I could and bought and sold both day and night. Not everything was strictly legal. However, one bad trade and I would have been done for. But I guess somebody up there was looking out for me. Before long, I'd made a pretty nice chunk of change. Then I tried futures trading and the like. Maybe I had a natural talent for it. In any case, the money just kept on multiplying. I'd made a businessman's salary thousands of times over in only a few short years. Soon after, I found myself wondering what I should do with it all, which made me lukewarm on the idea of making more. Did you lose interest in money itself? Nah, I just went from thinking only about how to make money to thinking about ways to use the money I'd made. And you became an interest-free moneylender to help people with their money problems? Now, it was more than just wanting to help people who are strapped for cash. I wanted to see people who'd lost their money and hit rock bottom work hard to pull themselves back up again, just like I had. And that's how Sky Finance came to be? Oh. Hey. Excuse me, I've heard I can get a loan here. That's enough war stories for today. Okay. Let's hear what you have to say. Right this way. Now, what can I do for you?
Hi.
Well, my husband's obsessed with gambling, and he's gotten us into tons of debt. Then he drinks and just becomes so violent. I got us out of there as soon as I could. I couldn't take it anymore. Oh boy. That's terrible. He borrowed all kinds of money under my name too, and now the loan offices refuse to give me the time of day. I heard a rumor that you might be able to help, so here we are. How much did you need? We left with nothing but the clothes on our backs. Would it be possible to borrow about 500,000 for living expenses? Alright, but you'll have to pass a test before I give you the money.
Hi.
Yes, I'd heard about that. What would you have me do? You have 3 hours to find work somewhere here in Kamurocho. Do that, and the 500,000 is yours. Interest-free. Only 3 hours? You'll find something if you look hard enough. They say we're in a recession, but there's still plenty of work available if you're not too picky. What do you think? Want to give it a try? Okay. I'll see what I can find. Was it really necessary to give her a test after all she's been through? If she's serious about the loan, she'll pass it just fine.
Oh.
Where's Noriko? This is the husband. A casual day in Ohio. What? Are you making a joke because Ohio is like a greeting? Or are you... I'm confused. Where's Noriko? And you are? My wife came here for a loan. Oh, so you're her husband, are you? Ah, so she was here. Yep. Where is she? Drag her ass out here right now. Sorry, but your wife is now my customer. It's a trend of meme. I must not be familiar with that one then. I haven't seen that meme before. I'm sorry, but your wife is now my customer, and I'm not at liberty to divulge information about my customers. Why, you... If you have any complaints, I'd be more than happy to take this outside. That suits me just fine. Well. Alright, let's hear what you have to say. I ain't got nothing to say, just get Noriko out here. You're looking to get your ass beat. Now see here, bud. Ah, shut the fuck up, will ya? Looks like I'm just gonna have to beat your ass. Sorry, not sorry. Damn it, you'll pay for this. Wow, I'd run too if I were married to him. Naturally. Welcome back. Any luck? No, nothing. Then I can't lend you the money. I'm afraid I'll have to ask you to leave. I stopped into every single place looking for part-time help. They all said I was too old. I tried lots of stores and restaurants, but they told me they had enough help. And 3 hours to find work in Kamurocho, it's just not possible. Did you check the red light district? What? You know, massage parlors, places like that. Somebody as good looking as you should be able to find a willing employer, no problem. I could never work in the sex industry. That's entirely up to you, but you won't get the loan until you pass the test. But I really must ask you to leave. Akiyama, hasn't she been through enough already? Like I said, I don't give people money just because I feel sorry for them. Still, if she truly wanted a new life for herself, she'd have gone straight into a massage parlor and asked for a job. I won't lend to anybody who's less than serious. You were serious about changing your life, right? And I lent you your money. I helped you because you were sincere. You said you didn't want to waste my 5 million yen. Are you really looking for a worthwhile way to spend it? Because I can tell you right now, you won't find anything about by hanging around me. You're right. You lent me money, so I felt dependent on you. I'll give some more thought to what exactly I want to do. Are you sure about this, Chief? You could have let Shio borrow work here, you know. No, it's better this way. He's a big boy. I'm sure he can figure out his hopes and dreams all by himself. Alright. Excuse me. Oh, cool. Let's see. I got 3, so let's do... Wall smash? Yeah, let's do wall smash. Okay, sub-stories. Let's see. Alright, check the map. Oh, there's one down by Theater Square. Let's go up and talk to Hannah one more time. Anything in here? No. Oak. That's just fine, Aki-san. Okie-day. Nisa called Jaja Binks. Nisi a humble servant. God, I feel like I have to wash out my mouth just because I said that. Alright, what's going on at Theater Square? Well, hello there, Akiyama. Fancy meeting you here. I'm sorry, you are? The competition. You've no doubt heard of Tenjin Loans. I'm Arima, its president. Oh, yes, I've heard rumors. Well, we won't get into what kinds of rumors. Did you need something? I was just heading over to your office to talk to you about a little something. My office is right over there, though. Mind if I take a minute of your time? Don't worry, I won't bite. Really, I just want you to hear me out. Alright, I'd be happy to. You know, we hear our fair share of things about Sky Finance. Oh, yeah. Things like your unique business model flying in the face of good business practice. Rumor has it your system can't function without a huge amount of financial backing. What was it you wanted to ask me? Oh. Of course, please forgive me. I can be a real chatterbox sometimes. I'll cut to the chase. Will you join forces with me, Akiyama? Join forces? Enter into a partnership. Help each other out. If Tenjin Loans and Sky Finance were to join forces, share our connections and client info, I'm sure business would be much more efficient. And because we can expect bigger bank loans, we'll be able to expand the scope of our operation as well. Care to rule alongside me as kings of Kamurocho Finance? No, thank you. Oh. Why not? I think it would be a pretty sweet deal. I'm afraid I much prefer working alone. You don't come across offers this good every day. If it were that good, you wouldn't be making it to me. You could even have a big office in a bright, shiny new building, not like the grimy old dump you have now. Old and grimy suits me just fine. Now, if you'll excuse me. Look, I tried to talk to you like a grown-up out of courtesy, but if that's the way you're going to be, I have other methods. Don't say I didn't warn you. Thanks for the tip. He's gonna do some stupid shit. I just know it. Okay. Anywho. Goodness gracious. These guys just don't quit doing A meteor is gonna kill Hannah, then Pepsi Man is gonna revive her. Pepsi Man! Pepsi Man! Pepsi Man! I want Akiyama's jacket. It'd be so cool to have a blazer like that, you know? Oh, here's the lady with the money trouble. Pardon me, miss. Did I hear you're having money trouble? And who are you? Not another debt collector, I hope. No, not at all. I am in the same line of business as that other fellow. A moneylender? Then I'd like to apply for a loan. Oh, why bother? It's no use. It sounds like they've got you blacklisted, is that right? How much do you owe? I'd say about 10 million. About? So you don't even know how much you borrowed? Loan sharks, credit cards, you name it. I've borrowed money from it. What are you getting at? It's just that you put on a brave face for somebody so deep in debt. Nice clothes and all that. It made me wonder. What's the point in looking all pitiful just because I happen to owe some people money? This is how I live, after all. I see. You're something else, you know that? You've certainly caught my attention. Are you hitting on me? No, it's not that. Look, if you're truly ready to make a fresh start, come to my office. Sky Finance on Tenkaichi Street. Sky Finance? I've heard rumors. My name is Shinakiyama, and you are? Shoko Muto. Well, Shoko, I hope you'll decide to pay me a visit. Goodbye. Just dip in the middle of the conversation. Shoko Muto. I have a feeling I'll see her sooner or later. In fact, she might already be on her way. We gotta head over to the office and see. Alright. People only focus on cola giving diabetes. Well, you're not wrong. Hey there. Hello, Chief. You're back late. Yeah, well... what have you been up to? Anyway, did you hear the rumor? Rumor? About Shiobara, the man you lent 5 million yen to? What happened? What about him? Apparently, Shiobara is really coming up in the world these days. Oh, that's good. Is this the same Shiobara? Hello. Hey! Speak of the devil. Huh? Never mind. Please, have a seat. Thank you. He actually looks like he's doing pretty well. Got a new suit and everything. So, did you figure out what you want to do? I did. I'm going to work in finance just like you. You want to do finance? You've been a big influence, of course. But more than that, I had once faced money troubles of my own. I decided I wanted to do something involving money. as a way of overcoming my own problems, too. You don't say. So I started out like you did, Akiyama, and did some day trading. You were a day trader? Uh-huh. You need money to work in finance, so I made the most of your advice. I don't think I really told you anything all that useful, but alright. Well, I did plenty of studying on my own, too. To tell you the truth, I've never pushed myself so hard in all my life. Maybe the effort paid off, or maybe I was just good at it, but that 5 million yen grew and grew. I've amassed a sizable sum, if I do say so myself. Granted, it's not as much as you have. I thought I'd come by today to return the money you lent me. To that end, I prepared 10 million. I'm sure we agreed I wouldn't charge you any interest. No, I just wanted to express my gratitude. Well, I'm only taking 5. I see. Dang, this is a long quest line. Consider this as thanks for all your help. But I didn't do anything. I really can't accept this. Oh, go on, take it. That's good. Hannah deserves it. You've really changed. I took the money you lent me and fought like hell to make it grow, all in the hopes of truly changing my life for the better. I believed in what you told me, that if I proved I was serious, people would be happy to work with me. It was the first time I'd really applied myself like that. And before I knew it, everything was different. The world around me and everyone in it. At first I thought, wow, Akiyama was right all along. But then I gradually came to understand that the reason those around me were so accommodating wasn't that I was making such an earnest effort. It was because I was successful and had money. That's when I realized something. In order to change somebody's life, you need money. That's why you can spur people into action, Akiyama-san. You have money. After all, it was your money that changed me. Akiyama? Hello, this is Sky Finance. I was on my way over to your office, and I know I'm in the right neighborhood, but I'm having a hard time finding it.
Hi.
Where are you now? I'm under the Kamaracho gate. I can see a big sign from Manzoku Sushi. Oh, well, you just need to go down the road until you see a place called New Serena, circle around the back, and climb up the stairs behind the building, and you'll get to Sky Finance on the 2nd floor. Okay, walk towards the sign, then go about 100 meters towards the theater. The New Serena building will be on your left. We're on the 5th floor. Exactly. Got it. Thank you very much. I'll be right over. A new customer? Sounds like it. As it just so happens, I've decided to be a moneylender here in Kamaracho myself. What? I guess that means we'll be rivals. But what's business without a little friendly competition? Well, I better be off. Well, I'm glad he turned his life around, but it seems like he took the wrong lesson away from all of our interactions. Chief, he's made his decision. It's not my place to interfere. But becoming a loan shark of all things? Well, he probably has his reasons. I'm more concerned about our new customer. He should be here by now. You're right. He said he was nearby. Hello, this is Sky Finance. Hi, yes, I called a little while ago. A young man outside your building offered to talk with me and took me over to a different office. One moment, please. Chief, it's the customer who called earlier. It sounds like Shiobara-san got to him. Hello, Akiyama speaking. You were saying something about a young man outside my office? Oh, yeah, that's right. I humored the young man with what he had to say, but I still wanted to stop by your place. So now I'm calling you from his office restroom. Any chance you could just turn him down and leave? Well, I feel like he's gonna pressure me into signing something. Alright, wait right there. Where's this office? I think it's right near the M store. It's a white building. Near the M store? Alright, hang tight, and don't sign anything. Oh, boy. Alright, I'll be back. Jeez, dude. Oh, The Apprentice Part 2. Oh, I see. So it's like a multi-part... Okay. White building near the M store. Okay. Where's the M store? Oh, it's up... Okay. I know where to go. Jesus Christ. We're already at an hour and 40 minutes. I might just have to make multiple episodes. One stream for each one of the main characters. God damn. I could have sworn I just saw somebody say they got a stomach ache from eating sewer cheese. Yeah. After all the smoking they do. White building. Is it this one? Sorry. White building near the M store. It's not the batting cage. Did you... Audio is kind of funny. Hold on. Okay to me. Oh, the in-game audio. Okay. Oh, okay. don't know. Seems like it's fine now. Huh. Got him. It doesn't... Are you... Maybe it's... Is it not... Is it... Are you sure it's not the in-game sound effects? Because it sounds... It's just weird because I'm not hearing anything on my end. The audio sounds fine for me. Is this place? They said it was near the M store. Am I looking in the wrong spot? Where's the M store? Am I at the wrong one? Maybe it's something to do with the stream. Is there a different M store? I'm looking in the wrong place. No. That's the only M store in Kamurocho. Where the fuck is this place? Oh, that's good. Let's see. Akiyama sub-stories. Y4. There we go. Let's see. fun. Oh, this guy? I appreciate you telling me about him, but is this Shiobara guy really all that? I mean, I'm outside his building right now, and he, like, dragged this guy in. Sure, he looks nice enough, but he's been all just leave it to me about everything. But seeing that guy getting pulled into his office makes me a little uneasy, if I'm being perfectly honest. I hate to be a pain, but do you happen to know any other moneylenders in the area? This is definitely the place. Shiobara.
Oi!
Yup.
Akiyama. Look, you're free to lend money if you want, but I won't quietly stand by while you poach my customers. I'm not poaching anybody. I just told him you'd make him take some crazy test, only to turn him away in the end. I see it takes more than words to get my point across. That's fine by me. If you want to be a loan shark in this town, you gotta be prepared for this sort of thing. God, Shiobara. You fucking dumbass. Sorry, not sorry. Why'd you get into this business to begin with? Because I suggested it. Oh, this guy. Arima. But why? I sensed Shiobara had a knack for finance, so I figured he'd make a valuable partner. I can't do the same thing you do, Akiyama, but I'm still serious about entering the money lending business. Together, Arima and I can rule the world of Kamurocho finance. Fine, but is that really what you want to do? It's a little too late for that. I suppose you're right. Well, go on and rake in the cash then. See you around. Yeah. That's a shame. A little sneak. I wonder how this will all turn out. Ah. You know, even though they don't have the enemy markers, it's pretty easy to tell which guys on the street are enemies, so you can avoid them if you're careful. Oh. Something going on inside Sky Finance?
社長
Chief, where have you been? We have a new customer. Sorry about that. Apologies for the wait. No problem at all. Now, what can I do for you today? I'm sure I must be asking much of you, but I might I be able to borrow 50 million yen? 50 million? That's a pretty big loan. May I be so bold as to ask why? As it happens, my husband also works in the consumer lending industry. Lately, however, various factors have tied up his cash flow, and the business is in the midst of a financial crisis. Did the bank stop financing him? It pains me to say this, but past clients who'd been overcharged began asking for refunds, and the banks no longer find my husband trustworthy. Then why are you here and not your husband? My husband is a prideful man. He would never dream of borrowing money from another loan firm. I see. When my husband was young, his father became burdened with debt and committed suicide. From that day forward, my husband vowed to never be a failure like his father was, to forever be a lender and not a borrower. For him to borrow from another moneylender would be as though he'd become the father he rejected, and he could never accept that. He has no idea I'm here. Leg man, arm man, counter man, dragon man. I got a better name for Saejima. Muscle man. Leg man, muscle man, cop man, and dragon man. He has no idea I'm here. I beg you, please lend me the 50 million. Alright, but seeing as you've come here, I assume you already know the rules. You know who else has muscles? My mom! I was legitimately thinking of the exact same thing when I said muscle man. Hey, Kiryu. You wanna go beat up the Ueno Seiwa? You know who else can help us beat up the Ueno Seiwa? My mom! That's it. From now on, Saejima is Muscle Man. I do. I have to pass a test. Is that correct? That's right. Usually I give a 3-hour time limit, but I think I have to consider the size of the loan in question here. As a way of testing your resolve, I'll give you 30 minutes to find employment somewhere here in Kamurocho. 30 minutes? Yep. If you succeed, I'll lend you the 50 million completely interest-free. You know who else was on death row? Hamazaki. And my mom! I understand, thank you. Oh, and if I may ask your name as well? Setsuko Arima. Oh! That's the wife of the guy that works at the other... Guess she's married to that Arima fellow over at 50 million yen, eh? Over at Tenjin Loans. You mean you didn't know? She's a familiar face around here. Is she really? I'm not much interested in older women, so... Akiyama, come on. Anyway, according to what she said, Tenjin Loans isn't doing so great these days. You think you can check on that, Hannah? I'm on it, Chief. You know, I think that's like 345,000 USD. Yeah. You know, I think this episode might just have to be just entirely Akiyama sub-stories. I'm not even going to be able to do any of the other characters' sub-stories. Everything looks okay at first glance, but with all the overpayment refunds and defaulted loans, it's safe to say Tenjin is in a really tight spot. Figures, when Arima-san invited you over to his office, he was probably happy. Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. So he could get his hands on Sky Finance's capital. It all makes sense now. I turned him down, so he cozies up to the latest big moneymaker, Shiobara. Shiobara-san gets Tenjin's clients, while Tenjin gets control of Shiobara-san's money, as the two of them try to ride out their financial troubles. And I'm willing to bet the clients Arima hands off to Shiobara are the ones with no means to repay him. Arima gets rid of the bad clients and scores some fresh funding in the process. 2 birds, 1 stone. He and his wife might be able to temporarily make it through their financial crisis, but if those deadbeat clients cause money troubles for Shiobara, with no more loans on the horizon, Tenjin Loans wouldn't be around much longer. Exactly. Who dat? It is. Yeah, it's just because I'm not drinking enough water and my throat is dry. Actually, that reminds me, I should probably go get some water. I'll be back in a second. Hold on. I'll be back in a minute. I have returned. I'm back. And I've got water. And I grabbed a Pop-Tart. Hello? Hi, Akiyama. Do you have a moment? Sure. What's up? Well, the lady from Tenjin Loans is here asking for a job. What, at the club? And? She's not exactly the right age for hostess work. I tried saying no, but she's not backing down. She says she'll clean the restrooms, wash dishes, anything. Well, like I couldn't hear the damn crunching. Crunching? I don't know what you're talking about. That's ridiculous. I told her there's got to be plenty of other jobs out there, different kinds of jobs, but apparently all the likely places turned her away. I suppose not many places in town will hire the wife of the president of Tenjin Loans. Does she know I'm the one who runs that place? I don't think so, no. Why? What's going on? Nothing. Just stall her for a minute, okay? I'm on my way. Very well. Shit. Hannah, I'll be right back. Okay, later, Chief. God damn it. Gotcha. Got him. So I need to head to Akiyama's club, right? Which, if I remember correctly, is right in front of the Morning Tower. Hey, that's hard enough. Oh boy. Here we go. Setsuko, what's this I hear about a job hunt? What the hell is going on? Well, look, don't worry about the company. Shiobara and I were putting the finishing touches on our partnership agreement. Hello? Shiobara, what are you doing here? I could ask you the same thing. Disappearing in the middle of signing our agreement? Oh, I see your wife is here too. What's going on? Nothing at all. Let's head back and finish up that paperwork. Just don't embarrass me anymore, got it? Who's embarrassing whom? Yes! The man is here. Aki boy! Akiyama. Why are you here anyway? I own the place. What? Oh. What the fuck? What you do with Shiobara is none of my concern, but this lady here is my customer. Stay out of her way and let her finish her test. How dare you? Why would you be taking his test? You probably haven't realized this yet, but tension loans as well. Shut it. Come on, guys, get him. Oh boy. Here we go. Bye bye. Okay, bye bye. See ya. Sorry, not sorry. Honey, I'm sorry, Arne-san, but I took the liberty of looking into your company's financial health. The high interest rate you charge are coming back to haunt you. Refunds and defaulted loans have put your business in a precarious position. Even if you manage to get over this current hump by giving your clients to Shiobara and putting his money into Tenjin's pockets, the demand for refunds won't stop, and you don't possess the financial means to get new clients. Shibara's funds will just barely solve the problem at hand, and the only clients you'll inherit are the ones you can't pay back. You'd be left with nothing but a bunch of deadbeats while Tenjin loans bleeds them dry. Your business is destined to fail. One bad streak is usually enough to keep the banks from lending to you. Unless you reel in some new loans, Tenjin will go down in flames and take Shiobara with her. Setsuko-san knew all this. She swallowed her pride and her honor, ready to scrub toilets in a hostess club if that's what it took to pass my test. She was genuinely trying to make a new start with you. Setsuko, you passed the test. I'll lend you 50 million yen, just like we agreed. Thank you so very much. You really helped me out, Akiyama. I appreciate it. I wasn't exactly trying to. It's just like you said. Huh? Show people you're serious and they'll be happy to work with you. Arima-san's wife was serious about passing your test and you responded to that. I think Arima-san really understood his wife's determination as well. My eyes have been opened. I made a little bit of money and started acting like I had it all figured out. I'll start over, and this time, I know my efforts will pay off. I really hope you stick the landing this time, Shiobara. I really hope you do. Is that the end of that quest line, finally? Anything else? Ah, Jesus. Well, I said I would do sub-stories. I'm getting what I bargained for and then some. Down by the bottom of the map. Or the front. Those two people were making... I was thinking the same thing. I didn't say it, but there was... The fact that there are people, the customers in Akiyama's club were just sitting in the background ignoring the whole situation was kind of hilarious. Oh, Shiobara. Pardon me. Sorry. Huh? Shiobara? Oh, Akiyama. Jesus Christ, dude. What happened this time? There's the stat called skill for a reason. You don't see a guy for a while and he goes back to the simple life, huh? Yeah, well, so how are things? Rumor Mill's been pretty quiet lately. You been out of town? It's been like 5 minutes. Something like that. Since when were you so wishy-washy? Is your business on the rocks or what? I started a loan office in another part of town. Figured I'd follow in your footsteps for real this time. But with so many bad customers as of late, my cash reserves ran low in basically no time at all. I tried to recoup my losses by doing some day trading on the side, but that didn't work out too well. Before I knew it, I was practically destitute. Oh, so that's why you look so calm. Huh. Well, cheer up. After all, you were basically down and out the first time you came to see me, right? And damn sight more spirited, I might add, full of that can-do attitude. Snap out of it, pal. So what if you're back to square one again? I didn't know anything back then. I was obsessed with making it big, even though I hadn't accomplished a thing. It's different now, though. I tried everything I could, and I still failed. So that's it. I'm hopeless. Man, what a drag. You're bumming me out over here. Look, I know you've been through a lot, but before you toss it all out the window, how about another one of my tests? Another test? Yep, if you pass, I'll give you another loan. No interest, no collateral. Same as before. I mean, this is Shin Akiyama of Sky Finance you're talking to. I'm better to help you turn your life around. You're not not going to ask me to restructure another company, are you? Because you don't want to let a guy like me anywhere near a struggling business. Huh. Catching on. No, that kind of test wouldn't suit you at all these days. Besides, there's no fun in reruns, is there? So, this time around, your test will be this. A cigarette? What about it? A single cigarette. You have 1 hour to turn this into something valuable. I'll play too. But how do we determine value? Oh, I know. We'll ask the pawn shop. If your item is judged more valuable than mine, I'll lend you 100 million, Sky Finance guarantee and all. 100 million? Uh-huh. That's the test for the day. You said you were an ace day trader. Let's see if you were telling the truth. Please don't joke around. You'd really loan me 100 million over a childish game? I mean, he has like 10 billion in that vault, so he can afford it. You in or out? I assure you, I'm serious. This is your last chance. If you don't take it, you really are done for. So, what's it gonna be? Alright, I'll do it. You underestimate me, Akiyama. I've been through so much. I'm not the man I was when we first met. You said 100 million, right? I sure hope you keep your promises. Now you're talking. Alright, here's yours. Meet me here in exactly 1 hour, not a minute later. Got it. Ready, set, go. What are we doing? Go to the pawn shop? Is that what he said? I guess so. Oh, Jesus. I just don't know where to go, that's all. I can't read Akiyama's mind, okay? I don't know what he means when he says turn it into something valuable. That said what he would do for a smoke. Was there a guy that said that? Honestly, most of the time I tune out the, like, random dialogue that characters... Oh. Look, listen. Most of the time when the pedestrians say random shit, I just ignore them, okay? So I wasn't gonna notice that the first time around. Man, I sure could use a smoke. Hey, mister, you got any smokes on you? I'll gladly take one off your hands if you do. Cigarette? Sure. Let me bum one, would you? I just ran out. Sorry, I have one, but I can't just let you have it. Oh, man. Why you gotta do me like that? One lousy cigarette? Sorry, I just can't. I'd be happy to trade it for something, though. Anything. Oh, you serious? Hold on a sec. Maybe I got something. How about this? What is it? Stomach medicine. I ain't too good with digestion. Stomach medicine. Alright, deal. Oh, really? Hell yeah. You got a light? Yeah. Alright. Interesting. Ah, back from the dead. Say, I hate to ask, but you plan to use that? You got the runs or something? No, I'm planning on turning it into something worth, say, 1,000,000 yen or so. Huh? Uh-oh. Better keep an eye on the time. See you around. Sheesh, what a freak. What the hell are these guys doing? I'm not gonna make it. Man, this day's the worst. I should have just stayed home. Excuse me, is something wrong? Oh, actually, talking just makes it worse, and I'm not getting my hopes up. Do you by chance have any stomach medicine? As a matter of fact, I do. You do? It's a miracle. Please let me. Don't mean to be a jerk, but I can't really give it to you for free. Sorry about that. I'll pay. I'll pay before it's too late. No. Uh-oh. Yikes. Here, try this. Ah, it's good to be alive. Sorry, I was a little distracted there. You have my thanks. Don't mention it. Whoops, I nearly neglected to give you a token of my gratitude. That won't do, now will it? It's not much, but I hope you'll accept it. Oh, well, I appreciate the sentiment. Could you maybe give me something other than money? Huh, other than money. You're a rarity, my friend. Let's see, something that's not money. Sorry to say, but these are about the extent of what I can give you. What are they? Tickets to a concert my company put together. This orchestra puts on an excellent performance, let me tell you. Of course, I don't know if you can make it. The concert's today. But what do you think? Yeah, absolutely. That's perfect. I'll gladly take those off your hands. Alright, a classical buff, are you? The wonders never cease. What's the play here, Aki? What is he trying to do? Indeed. Now if you'll excuse me. Of course, enjoy the concert. What was going through his head? I'm sure there's someone else around here. There's gonna be somebody I can exchange the tickets with. I know it. Tickets might be closed or sold out. Oh, wait. Maybe it's something in front of the theater? Yeah, after I deal with these guys, I'm gonna check in front of the theater. Yeah, I'm gonna check in front of the theater and see if I can find somebody. Oh wait, Nouveau Rich.
Oi!
Sorry, give me a second. Can't believe it just happened. You really got the goods, don't you? Grab the head. Give me something to drink. Don't worry, I don't expect you to do it for free. I'll pay you back. You always treat me nice, so I always apologize. I'll be waiting right here for that drink. Okay. I'm probably heading in the wrong direction. I thought if I went in front of the theater, I'd find somebody. Maybe I'm in the wrong place. Jesus. These guys just do not stop. Got him. There we go. Nice. There we go. Okay, God damn it. Come on, bucko. Bada bing. Bada boom. Get fucking it in. Oh wait, stamina and bread? Oh wait, hold on. Stamina and royals are peak. Okay, so we're gonna go to sub-stories. And then we're gonna go to tricks of the trade. Okay. Here we go. Akiyama. Sub-stories. Let's see. Tricks of the trade. Okay. Okay. Head over to Nakamichi. Okay. have a guide up. So that's where the guy with the smoke was, and then the stomach medicine dudes. Okay, so... Oh my god, fuck off. This is starting to piss me off at this point. I'm just trying to do shit, and these guys keep getting my fucking Okay, where was I? So, how do I want to... Ooh, stamina and rope. Nice. Okay, so 2 guys on Nakamichi Street. Give you concert tickets for the medicine? Okay. Oh, I should... Okay. Tenkaichi Gate. What is Tenkaichi Gate? Oh, the Gate of Kamurocho? Nobody calls it Tenkaichi Gate. It's the Gates of Kamurocho. For goodness gracious. I can't believe it. How could you forget our tickets? It's all very strange. If I told Makaeda once, I told him 1,000 times. As soon as we get back, he's fired. Who's Makaeda? My assistant. It was his job to put today's tickets in my breast pocket. Now I'm gonna have to fire Takagawa too. It was his job to tell Makaeda about the tickets. You sure have a lot of assistants. I hope you have a backup plan or else I'm going home. No, wait. Tickets, huh? I wonder. Excuse me, did you mean these tickets? Huh? Who are you? Listen, I'm a little busy at the... Hey, that's them! Talk about being in the right place at the right time. It's almost a little spooky. The sub-episode is not exactly sub at all. What do you mean? I've been doing nothing but sub-stories this entire time. But that's besides the point. Please let me have these tickets, I beg of you. I'll pay you for them, of course. How much? I'm afraid of out of cash. Do you accept checks? Actually, I prefer something other than money if possible. What? Money's no good. It's a strange world we live in. The time, I mean. Oh, it means less. Yeah, I know. There's no way. Yeah, I think after this one, I'm gonna have to end it. I think at this point, I'm gonna have to extend Yakuza 4's walkthrough and just make one episode per character to wrap up all of their sub-stories. So, I guess in the next stream, we're gonna be doing all of Saijima's leftover sub-stories. It's not every day I meet interesting people like you. A charming little encounter brought about by an untimely misfortune. How delightful. You can have this then. Business card. Business card, huh? I think the tickets were a little bit more valuable than that. Trust me, just take it. Huh. Omori-san Ginrei Association President. What kind of association is this? Huh. You'll find out someday. You really saved my skin. Till we meet again. Hey, who is that? How long are you two gonna keep chatting? Yeah, I know. I know. Now, look, a lady must always keep her cool. Shall we go to the concert, my dear? Huh? What about the tickets? Delivered right on time. This is Oyama-kun. It's his job to pick up the slack when Makehita and Takagawa drop the ball. How many assistants do you have, anyway? Oh well, at least it all worked out in the end. Let's be on our way then. Yeah, sure. Alright, let's see. Head to Theater Square. Okay. Very nice. Fucking randos, please. Damn it, there's gotta be some way to join the Ginrei Association. Ginrei Association? That name rings a bell. Excuse me, did you just say Ginrei Association? Yeah, I said it. What's it to you? Is it really that great? I pity you commoners. The Ginrei Association is a social club open only to the creme de la creme. The connections you can make in that club can help you expand your business beyond your wildest dreams. But they make it too hard for new members to join. These Yakuza people let you join? You certainly seem qualified. Clubs like this are incredibly exclusive. Existing members turn away new applicants, no matter how deserving they may be. Damn it, all I need is one lousy business card. Do you mean this business card? What? How did you get that? That doesn't matter, does it? I'd be happy to give it to you. Are you sure? How much do you want for it? How about you trade for something other than money? Huh? That's a long story. I see. Well then, why don't I swap you this? Frankly, it's nowhere near as valuable as that business card, but it's your call. No matter. It's up to the owner to decide how much the card is worth. Won't you agree? I say you got yourself a deal. Okay, you sure you're alright with this? A deal's a deal. I appreciate your honesty. I owe you one. Sure, thanks. Hey, not to be blunt, but would you like to join my company? With a business card like this, I know you're definitely no ordinary guy. Ah, sorry. Wish I could, but unfortunately my hour's almost up. Your hour? What? Important business awaits. See ya. Cutting it a little close, don't you think? So, what'd you wind up with? I'm going to win. I just know it. Shall we get a ruling from the pawn shop then? What did he get? I'm curious. I'll go first. Okay. Let's see. Well, would you look at this? This here's a genuine article. Wait here a sec. I'll take a closer look in the back. Sorry, didn't mean to leave you hanging. So, how much is it worth? 5 mil, if it's worth a yen. 5? You mean if it were new, right? Don't want to give this guy a heart attack or anything. Sorry about that. You don't see these too often. Got kind of excited myself. Can't help but wonder who this belonged to. Such a nice watch being treated this way. This thing's all scratched up. It wasn't you, was it? Don't I wish. Knock off a little for that, and, well, if I were to buy this off you, I'd pay 980,000? Not bad. Okay, your turn. I still think I'm going to win. 980,000, was it? then I shall have a chance. Here's mine. You got a watch too, huh? Oh, another damn fine watch. Just what have you boys been up to? Never you mind. Get on with the appraisal. Alright, keep your shirt on. Give me a sec. See what he got. Whew. Seeing these two babies in a row, I can't help but break into a sweat. Well, if it was new, 2 million. And in this condition, I'd say 900,000 exactly. And that's backed by 40 years of experience. Oh, dang. He lost just by that much. So I win. You failed the test. Yeah. Honestly, I didn't expect you to do this well. Please, a loss is a loss, but I guess I did do pretty well, didn't I? Absolutely. When it comes down to it, the trick is in fulfilling customers' needs over and over against practically miraculous odds. In fact, it's pretty much the ideal sales model. By quickly filling out the locals' needs and supplying just the right goods, you wound up with a very valuable prize. You've got a pretty good knack for business, if you ask me. Is that what you were trying to test? One of those things, anyway. I don't get you, Akiyama. You always seem like you're just goofing around. Next thing I know, you zero in on something profound. You overestimate me. Mostly I just say whatever comes to my mind. No, you really are special. I'm glad I was able to do as well as I did against an opponent like you. I almost feel like I could start over. I may be down, but I'm not out. I did all this with a single cigarette, and I can do more. There's that twinkle in your eye. Thank you, Akiyama. I knew I was drawn back to this part of town for a reason. It was to see you. Be on the lookout for me. I just know I'm gonna make it big again one day. Yeah? Count on. Thanks. See ya. Bye, Shiobara. Hope you actually pull it off this time. Yeah? Here. You forgot this. Did you have to throw it? I can't think of anything I've forgotten. Huh? It's money. Yep. 5 million to be exact. But why? I lent you 5 million and you insisted on returning 10 million. Oh, that's right. No interest, no collateral. Hasn't that sunk in yet? That money is yours. Akiyama. Just promise me one thing. My customers never come back for seconds. Either they fail the test and leave angry, or they pass and change their lives forever. One of the two. It would be a real shame if my apprentice wound up being my very first repeat customer. Right. I'll do my very best. Later. Man. Wow. What a great sub-story. 10,000. Holy shit. Wow. I got Akiyama up to level 17. Holy crap on a cracker. And there's no more sub-stories left on the map. Nice. Alright. Now let's actually head back in time. Or forward in time. Fuck, I don't know. Shit is confusing sometimes.
社長
No, Hannah. I was just about to end the stream. Why? Hello, Chief. I didn't expect you back so soon. Well, you know, can't stroll around town forever. Got any work for me? No. I took care of all the paperwork, so... Oh, I know. Could you please clean up your desk? There's just so much junk everywhere. But I thought you were in charge of cleaning up around here. The last time I tried tidying up your desk, you kept pestering me for this document, that magazine. All you did was complain. You know, Hannah wants that 3-hour mark. No, Hannah, we're not hitting the fucking 3-hour mark. No. I don't know what you'll end up needing, and if I move anything at all, I guarantee I'll hear about this. Thus, I've sworn off cleaning up your desk. Bummer. Oh, fuck. I forgot about this lady. Excuse me, is this guy finance? Is there an Akiyama-san here? Oh, hello, and welcome.
社長
Chief, you have a customer. Ah, Shoko, good to see you. Why don't you tell me more about your situation? Please, have a seat. God damn it.
あら
This office certainly is dirty. Can you really conduct business here? You should have seen it before we tidied up. Apologies for the mess. So, how much do you owe at the moment? Did you check the exact amount? I owe 5 credit card companies and 4 loan sharks, 10.3 million in all. Although that's not including interest. I see. Well, it sounds like you got a pretty good idea of where you stand. Still, it must be hard paying it off when it's spread all over like that. Why did you buy so much anyway? I wanted to invest in myself, wear nice clothes, carry the latest accessories, and date good men. I can't have anybody taking me lightly. I might have borrowed some money, but it's only because I'll be earning millions one day. Uh-huh. Well, that's some sound logic, but it seems to me you might have rushed things a little. Maybe so. Simply improving my appearance hasn't helped much. It's just not that easy. As long as you understand that, you should be fine. You can always start over. First, I recommend consolidating all your loans and coming up with a repayment plan. What do you think?
そうね
I think that's a good idea. Do you do loan consolidation here? Yep, of course, with no interest and no collateral. What? No interest? Then what's in it for you? That's nothing for you to worry about. Or would you prefer to pay interest? Oh, I get it. You have some kind of conditions, don't you? Like, I have to sleep with you? No. Well, that sounds great, but no, you're a little off base. Akiyama, stop. After all I ask is that you take a test. A test? Yep, a test. Pass the test and I'll consolidate your debts. No interest, no collateral. So, what kind of test are we talking about? I have 1 million yen here. I'm going to give it to you, and then it'll be your job to decide how to spend it. Huh? I just have to spend 1 million yen? Pretty much. So, what do you say? Alright, I accept. Then it's a deal. Use every last yen of this 1 million. I'll be back when it's gone. See you then.
社長
Chief, are you sure about this? That's 1 million yen you just gave her. I gave it to her, yeah, but then again, I didn't just give it to her.
もう
And yet you were reluctant to give me a bonus. Did Akiyama pay your employee? Look, this is a test to see how Shoko-san spends her money. It's hard to spend borrowed money, but when it's a gift, the sky's the limit. One's spending habits can give you a pretty good idea of one's character. You think so? Hannah, if somebody gave you money, you'd make a beeline for a dessert buffet. That tells us you're a foodie, right? Well, yeah, I guess, but I really admire Shoko wanting to move up in the world. Now I just want to know if she can see past today. Huh. Well, with all that yen, I suppose she should pay down her debt. That's one way to use it. It's much better than spending it on a bunch of junk. Say, Hannah, where do you think she'll go? For designer goods, La Marche. For food, Sushi Jin. And for fun, the host club Adam. Those would be my guesses. Could you give those places a call and tell them to try and get her to spend money? Okay, but you know something, Chief? You really are a bad man. Huh, this is a test. I have to make it challenging, don't I? Thanks, Anna. I'll go see how she's doing. La Marche and Sushi Jin. Oh, and that host club Adam. Where's Adam again? Near the center of the hotel district. Ah, that's right. Okay, I'm off. Fuck. Sushi Jen, LaMarche, and Adam. Okay. That was delicious. Sushi Jin really is the best in town. I guess Shoko-chan had some sushi. She may have just failed the test. Let's see what the chef has to say. Hello, welcome. Oh, if it isn't Akiyama. Hey there. I think you got a call from Hannah, right? So, how did Shoko do? I have some great tuna today, so I recommended the Otoro, but wouldn't you know it, all she ate was the daily special before going on her way. How much is the special? 980. Huh. Cheap. Can I have one? All sold out, I'm afraid, but, you know, she was a little off today. She usually only eats uni, awabi, you know, the pricey stuff. What's going on? Huh. I guess she hasn't touched that million yen, then. Wait, what? When Hana told me to make her spend money... Is this another one of your tests? Something like that. Thanks for the help. I'll have to stop by again sometime. Akiyama really is diabolical. And I love it. I love it so much. What were the other places she mentioned? Let's see. LaMarche and Adam. Okay. Let's see. LaMarche. Oh, on the same street. There we go. So this is where she went. Now let's see what she does. She went inside. Better keep a low profile. Ah, Muto-sama. The platinum ring you acquired about the other day is finally in. Well, platinum, I do have the money for it. It's a very popular piece. I've already had a number of customers asking after it, but I put it aside especially for you. I believe it's your size. Would you care to purchase it today, Muto? No, that's alright. I'll come back when I can pay for it myself. I see. I'm terribly sorry, but I can't guarantee it will be here on your next visit. That's fine. Thank you. Yeah, she's doing pretty well so far. Wow, here she comes. Doesn't look like she bought anything. Now, where's she off to next? Okay, so the next place they said she was going to go was Adam, which is probably up here somewhere. Asia, Shine. Beam, Anton. Okay, instrument boost. Oh, okay. In the hotel district? Wait, really? That's interesting. Okay. Ujibori! I'm in. I want to get a tattoo. I know his intentions are pure. I'm not getting on him about it, I'm just saying. You know I love Akiyama, come on. I would never slander my husband. Heading down to the hotel district. 9:55. Summertime. And the living is easy. All the day, all the night, summertime. A host club, huh? This could be bad. Hey, you think it's true that Shoko came into some cash lately? It's true, alright. I heard she got it from that Akiyama guy at Sky Finance. That Akiyama, what a pain in the ass. Wish she'd get the hell out of Kamaracho already. Excuse me. How do you know Shoko? Hey, you're that Akiyama guy from Sky Finance. Well, yes I am. And I'm gonna have to ask you to leave Shoko alone. She's right in the middle of one of my tests and doesn't need any distractions.
Huh?
The hell you say? You think you can order us around? I'm not ordering, I'm asking. Ah, never mind that. Look, we lent her tons of money. If you don't get it from her while the getting's good, she'll slip away from us again. As if you didn't already profit enough from your ridiculously high interest rates. She probably paid off the principal ages ago. Yeah, so what? She signed the contract. You got a problem with that? Oh, I'm sure she signed the contract, the intentionally confusing contract you forced her to sign. Shut it. Mind your own damn business. You'll stay out of our way if you know what's good for you. Guess there's no use in talking, huh? You want to fight? You got it. Really, your timing couldn't be better. I never did like your dumbass. Yes. We need you out of our business, so we're just gonna snap a leg bone or two.
Oi.
Come on, get him. Nope. Joey, did you leave? Did you have to leave? Is that why you said have a nice day and night? Well, if you left, then you have a good night too. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. What the fuck are you? Nah, sorry. I should have told you. I'm stronger than I look. Damn it, you'll pay for this. Never heard that one before. Do people really still talk like that? Okay, time to see how Shoko's doing. Akiyama, what are you doing here? Oh, wait a minute. Have you been following me? No, I was just in the neighborhood collecting a debt. What have you been up to? Me? That doesn't really matter, does it? It has nothing to do with you, after all. Fair enough. By the way, did you spend that $1,000,000 yet? I've decided how I'll use it. Is that so? Well, I'll await your decision back at Sky Finance. Alright, I'll come by later. Sounds good. See ya. Excuse me. I wonder if the next chunk of the storyline is going to trigger if I head back to Sky Finance. I probably will. I'm getting a little too close to my cutoff point. So I'm wondering what I should do. Let's see what happens. Oh, Chief. Shoko's here. Yep. Oh, she is? That was fast. So, how'd you spend your $1,000,000 yen? I haven't yet. Huh? But the sushi restaurant, the host club, you have far too much time on your hands, Akiyama. Oh, so you saw me. Yes, well, you're not exactly subtle. Thank goodness you're in finance. You'd make an awful detective. I shouldn't have been so nosy. My apologies. So, what are you going to do with the money? This $1,000,000 will go towards paying off my debts once you've consolidated them. All this time, I've been investing in my future self, and I've borrowed a lot of money along the way. But I've come to understand that other people's money can't buy my future. My future can only be bought with money I've earned myself, and that's why I'll use this $1,000,000 you gave me to pay down my debts. I have to admit, I'm surprised. Quite frankly, it's better use than I expected. I figured you'd put that $1,000,000 towards paying down some of your current loan shark debt. Well, I'd thought about it, but then I believed you when you said you'd consolidate them for me. If you'd refused to go through with it, then I would have given back every last yen. My pride won't allow me to accept money for no good reason. I happen to have a great deal of self-respect. Well, in that case, I say you passed, and with flying colors. You should be proud of yourself. You did better than I expected. I've passed the test? But how? I told myself that if you, of your own free will, chose to pay down your debts, you'd pass, but you showed me an even better solution. Akiyama. Sky Finance will handle all your debts from here, Shoko.
Arigato.
Thank you. It seems I was wrong about you. Truthfully, I thought you were just some sarcastic jerk. Really? Well, I liked you right away. Anna, could you please do a survey of Shoko-san's debts and write up a contract for us?
Hi.
Yes, sir, right away. Well, we're done for today. You'll be working with Hannah over the details. Alright, thank you in advance. You're welcome. Oh, and would you care to join me for dinner? Chief, sorry, but I couldn't possibly make your darling secretary angry. Who knows what she'd do to my contract? Alright. Here, this is for you. It was a gift, but I think it suits you. Oh. Cool. Thanks, Shoko. Today was fun. I'll be seeing you again. Too bad, huh, Chief? Say, Hannah, you wouldn't want to grab a bite to eat, would you? Me instead of Shoko, you mean? No, that's not... Are you sure? I can easily put away 100 pieces of Otoro at Sushi Jin, you know. Oh, never mind. I'll just pop out for a little something on my own. Okay. That's it. I'm ending it there. I have to end it there. It's gone on for too long now. Bye, Hannah. Alright. Back in the present. And we got Akiyama up to level 17, so I'd say we did pretty well. We finished a lot of Akiyama sub-stories. So, yeah. Leveled them up quite a bit. And so, we're going to head back to New Serena. And I guess we're just going to have to do an episode per character of sub-stories. So next time, it's going to be Saijima's turn. And we are going to do an episode, I guess, centered entirely around sub-stories with our boy Saijima. So, to be totally honest, I love this game, and I'm really loving it more and more as I play it more and more, so I don't really want it to end. And I'm going to get as much out of it as I can, and I also don't want to miss any more major great sub-stories like I did in Yakuza's 1 and 2. Or, sorry, Yakuza 1 and 0. So, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you're watching on Twitch, please be sure to follow twitch.tv/GTHalstead. If you're watching on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe. It's youtube.com/JairBoyTV. As always, I appreciate you for watching if you're doing so. I love you, I miss you already, and hopefully I will see you again very soon. Bye!